Hey my loves, and welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I'm Shanice and welcome to S.EvarLove, where we celebrate, elevate and embrace the beauty of everyday life. Today we're talking about PCOS. You may say, Shanice, why are you talking about PCOS? Well, for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that I mentioned in some of my previous videos that I have PCOS. Some of you may ask, what is PCOS? PCOS stands for Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. And PCOS is one of the most common endocrine disorders that affects women of reproductive age. PCOS can affect the body in many ways, including infertility, weight gain, unpredicted periods, unusual hair growth, sleep problems, and hair loss. And I'm just naming a few. Persons with PCOS may also encounter anxiety and depression. Living with PCOS can be so challenging, and ever since I found out that I have PCOS, I've been finding ways to take care of myself, to stay healthy, to keep my symptoms in check and feel good. Today I'm sharing what I do to manage my PCOS and live my best life despite. I really hope that this video will help those of you who have PCOS or who are struggling in managing your symptoms. You may also choose to send this video to someone that you know who struggles with PCOS. Now, let's remember that I am not an expert, I am not a doctor. I am simply someone who has experienced PCOS and has found ways to manage my symptoms. And I am just choosing to share it on here for whoever might need a little assistance. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post another video. Let's get into it. So number one, I try to eat clean but tasty meals. I really believe that right now I have a very, very good relationship with food, great relationship with food. So I try as much as possible to eat whole foods, veggies, lean protein, healthy fats, healthy snacks, my fruits. I try my best to eat as clean as possible. Insulin resistance is also one of the symptoms experienced by women with PCOS, and I am always mindful of my blood sugar level. I'm always mindful of the amount of sweets or sugar that I take in. So I do have my little snacks. However, I try to use healthy substitutes. For example, I sometimes use maple syrup, honey. I barely use sugar at home. So I always try to create my own snacks, and I also read labels a lot at the supermarket to ensure that I'm taking in what is good for me and avoiding what is not so good, if you know what I mean. I also try my best to incorporate herbs and superfoods in my diet as well. Like right now, I'm taking maca powder, and I'm also taking fenugreek, at times fenugreek tea. I used to take ashwagandha and spirulina before, but right now I do not have that in my kitchen. I used to take red raspberry leaf as well, and I actually need to get some from the health store. So I try my best to do my research on the herbs that work for women with PCOS, and I incorporate it into my diet, and I also observe what works for me. So it's not because they say that it works for a woman with PCOS, I will just run at it and just drink that. And you have to actually observe yourself and drink herbs with intention. I believe that. Believing that it will work for you and knowing educating yourself on the herb that you are consuming. And of course, the same goes for the superfoods like mackerel. I also drink my sea moss, and you guys know how great sea moss is, and that it supplies you with so many minerals and nutrients that are necessary for the body to function well. So I have sea moss in my kitchen. I have purple sea moss and golden sea moss as well, and I add these to my smoothies. I add them to my tea as well. I really believe that what we consume does impact our body and also our mood. So when I take in good food, I am able to notice a difference in my mood. Most times when I eat well, I'm happy. I feel like I'm energized as well, because sometimes with PCOS we might get fatigued at certain points in the day. So when I consume the right foods, I feel like I'm given an extra boost of energy so that I can do whatever it is that I need to do for the day. So we spoke about food. I am now going to go to the next thing that gives us nutrients that our body needs, our supplements. Okay, guys, I do take my supplements. I am taking supplements presently, and I think women with PCOS, it is important that we take supplements to help us out, especially with the condition. So presently I'm taking Ritual's multivitamin for women, and it has almost everything in there. It's a very clean brand, and this is what I love the most. It is packed with omega 3s, it has magnesium, it has vitamin D, and vitamin D is super important for women with PCOS. It has been said that lots of women with PCOS are vitamin D deficient. So taking a supplement that has vitamin D is really helpful in order to support our hormones. There are also other supplements like inositol that you could take. I have never taken inositol. I do my herbs, I do my multivitamin, I take my vitamin D, I take my magnesium, I take my probiotics, and that's it. And the superfoods. Basically, that's it. But I've never tried inositol, so I can't really talk about it. But you could check it out, and it might just work for you. Thirdly, I think it is very important that we as women with PCOS, or anyone with PCOS, it could be your mom, your sister, your cousin, whoever has PCOS in your family, it is important that this person gets out. Yes, gets out in nature, spend time in the sunshine. Like I told you, a lot of women are vitamin D deficient. So going out in the sunshine will ensure that you get that vitamin D from the sun. Vitamin D is important for hormone balance. So get outside, take simple walks that will boost your energy. Get some sunshine, get your blood flowing. And if you do not have PCOS, you can still get outside because it's good for all of us. Comment down below if you enjoy walks or if you enjoy being in the outdoors. So give it a try. It could be twice in the week that you step out just for your health. Go outside, breathe in some fresh air, interact with the plants. You know, they're all part of the earth that we live in, and just enjoy nature. Number 4, I ensure that I move my body. It is important not just for PCOS girls or women, but also for everyone to move their body, because movement also helps maintain good health. With PCOS, I've noticed that when I exercise, I feel a lot better. I've noticed the benefits of exercise. I have watched myself times when I do not exercise and times when I exercise, and the amount of energy that I have, how my symptoms may be when I exercise, and generally just how I feel exercising. Now, at first, to be honest, guys, I'm not going to make it seem like I don't get discouraged or I I am always hyped for exercise. I do love exercise, but then starting is always very hard. But when you do, you won't regret it. After you get into that routine, then it becomes something that you enjoy. So I do things like stretches and yoga, a bit of strength training. For those of you who have seen my Instagram stories at times, I would say that I do weights as well. I actually have weights at home, so I lift. There's no excuse for not exercising. So I try my best to exercise at least 3 or 4 times a week. At times I am a bit delinquent, but then I try to get back on the train as soon as possible so that because it is a lifestyle, but I do recognize that I am not perfect. I am human and at times I may fall off. But it's important to me, always important to me, that I am strong and that inflammation is not very high in my body, and exercise does that for me. It keeps me strong, it keeps me healthy, it keeps me happy, it gets those happy hormones flowing, and I just love it. PCOS girls, give exercise a try. At first it might be hard, but I can guarantee you that you will experience the benefits of it all later on. So we spoke about food and we spoke about exercise, guys. We spoke about supplements. Now, do not forget hydration. So this is number 5. You guys need to stay hydrated. We need to drink our water and mind our business. Okay, people? So PCOS girlies, get you. If you need a fancy bottle, you get that fancy bottle and you stay hydrated. We all know the benefits of drinking water. We know that it gets everything flowing and it helps our skin look better. That we can't live without water, right? So of course it is important that PCOS girls drink water. When you don't drink water, sometimes even your mood is off, you develop a headache, all of these things. You could imagine what a PCOS girl or woman experiences when she does not drink her water. So stay hydrated. I see some people are taking IV water as well, or IV packs, is it? I've never taken that before. But yeah, it's also helpful. So you could look into that to flavor up your water as well and make it more interesting, because I'm the type of girl, I like to put lemon in my water, and at times I find water to be boring. But when I get cute little bottles, I am very happy to fill it up with water and to drink it throughout the day. Or when I get my blueberries and stuff, I love infusing my water with that to make it more interesting. So go ahead and give that a try if you've never done it before. You can also infuse it with mint leaves and cucumbers. All of that could make your water very interesting and detoxifying to your body. That way reducing inflammation and ensuring that you have that natural glow. Now we must also realize that PCOS is not only physical, but it's also emotional and mental as well. Like I told you, a lot of persons who suffer with PCOS tend to have mood disorders, and they may also suffer from anxiety, depression, things of that nature as well. I think too it's because we struggle with a lot of the symptoms, and at times women with PCOS, they may gain weight, they may feel like they may not be as comfortable in their skin at a certain point, and all of this contributes to us feeling terrible on the inside with all what's going on. And it's also because PCOS is one of the number one causes of infertility. So a lot of women who struggle with PCOS, they're also struggling with stuff mentally. For me, prayer, mindfulness, journaling helped me so much to reduce stress and to really just put my thoughts down, gather my thoughts, especially on those hard days when I'm trying to manage my symptoms, stay healthy, and get so many other things done. it made me realize that I am not PCOS, if you know what I mean. Yes, I may suffer from it, but I can conquer this. I can I can beat this, okay? So I would tell any PCOS woman or any PCOS girl, get you a book and journal. So write your thoughts down on those hard days and remind yourself that you are more than the diagnosis. Trust me, you are way more than that, and you can beat it, you can conquer it. Let's go to number 7. Self care is super important. You must remember, you must know that you are precious, you are wonderful. I love self care. You guys know that, those of you who have been following me for a while. So, my skincare, to my body care, to what I eat, everything, I am mindful of that. So, I would advise any woman with PCOS to take care of yourself, love yourself. You are more than the diagnosis, like I told you. And when you begin to really love yourself, you will heal. So incorporate small, consistent self-care habits into your routines that you will enjoy. It could be soaking in your tub and having a little drink. It could be having a fruit on the morning or taking little walks. It could be getting your hair done. It could be getting a facial. Those things make you feel so feminine and make you feel wonderful about yourself. It could be doing your toes. Any of these things that make you feel like you are being pampered, you do that. Self-care also includes ensuring that you have proper sleep, going to bed at a certain time, not staying up very, very, very late. Ensuring that you get your 8 hours in is important. I know that at times women with PCOS may have problems falling asleep because of the hormonal imbalances as well. I have experienced that a lot. Trying to sleep, but I can't sleep, but then in the morning I'm super tired. Yup. But I've noticed that magnesium helps out. Now remember, there are different types of magnesium. You need to find the magnesium that helps with sleeping, calming you down and getting you ready for sleep. Now, taking magnesium before bedtime, especially when you know that you have sleep problems, it does help. So PCOS girlies, look into magnesium for sleep. You may also take soursop leaf tea on an evening in order to relax you so that you sleep very well. I know I'm from the Caribbean, so my mom used to give me soursop leaf tea from the time when I was little in order to help me calm down and have a good night's rest. And soursop leaf tea also has many benefits, including stabilizing blood pressure, stabilizing blood sugar, and it's also high in antioxidants. So you too can do your research on the herbs like I told you, but soursop leaf is definitely one of them. I have soursop leaf right now in my kitchen. Lastly, it also helps to have a strong and supportive family and also friends. Having a strong support system has helped me greatly. At times I would feel like persons don't understand what I'm going through with PCOS, but my family was super supportive. My partner has been super supportive as well. It has contributed to me even being better, managing my symptoms, helped me be more enthusiastic about changing my lifestyle. Having positive and understanding people keeps you motivated and it uplifts you. But if you have negative persons around you, persons who don't make an effort whatsoever to understand what you may be going through, I know at times they may not understand everything. They may not know what's going on in your body. You may not even understand what's going on with your hormones at certain points. Having persons that would understand you and be patient with you whilst you face this is just a wonderful thing. So please, guys, if you have PCOS, find you a good support system. or encourage your parents, your family, your friends to do a little reading on your condition. At least they can have a little understanding as to what PCOS is. And if you are watching and you do not have the condition, but you know someone who has it, maybe someone close to you, I encourage you to do some reading, find out what it is so that you can be of assistance and support to that family member or friend that may be struggling with this condition. Guys, if I am to stay here and talk about PCOS and every single thing that I do, every single recipe or whatever it is that I have incorporated into my lifestyle, it might take a while. Okay, it might take a long time. So honestly, I can't say every single thing in this video. If you would like to get a little bit more PCOS content from me, like what I eat in a day and so on, comment down below, leave a comment down below letting me know what exactly you want to see or what exactly you want to know. I also encourage those of you who have PCOS to do your own research on the condition, find out more about it. I did go out there all out to do my research, to learn about what the condition is, because I have to live with it. Okay, so I found out for myself, and then I made my life changes. So I would encourage you to do the same. Find out more about the condition and begin to make those lifestyle changes slowly. So if you have PCOS, I encourage you to follow at S.EvarLove Womanhood, which is the women's health organization that I am a part of. And you can follow us on Instagram. Yes, we're on IG, or you can follow us on Facebook as well. Guys, I am closing this video saying PCOS is a journey. It is a journey. I can say that. I've had it for a couple of years now, and I am here thriving. Of course, we have good days, we have days that are challenging as well, but we can thrive with the right mindset and habits. PCOS girlies, let me know what helps you manage your symptoms and stay healthy. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. And for those of you who have not subscribed, subscribe to the S.EvarLove family. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post another video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, my loves. Mwah.